Hiya and welcome in this new tutorial where I'm going to model a little console electronic thing in Plasticity. And if you want to learn how to use Plasticity, I do not have a course about this. Maybe I'm going to make one, but you can find on my Patreon page all the links and all the playlists that I watch to learn how to use Plasticity. So if you want to join, you can click the link in the description. So first, in Plasticity, first we need to make the shape of the model. I'm going to put it on my phone like this. So first, very simple, we can get the cube. Click and then we can get this one to put it exactly at the center, and then click. We can make a square and directly you have the square here. Click, put it up like this, and then enter. Or you can do right click to have the shape here. Then click at the top here, edge, and then click on this, and you can do Alt, I think it is Control Alt to have everything, all the same corners here. Click, and then you have this little point, and you can drag. Click here and on the other side, it is creating a chamfer and here a fillet, so it is round. We can round it like this and then enter. Now we need to make little chamfer here, and then we can make the little screens. So we are on edge select here, and then to get everything we can click on Alt, click, and then Alt and Shift to get these two. Then we can click on this and drag on this side to make a chamfer. We can put it like this, enter. Now we have this shape. After, what we can do is the screen. So we need to create a shape on this side, and then we can extrude inside. So we can go in face here, numpad 3, I think. Yes, numpad 1 is this, the points, numpad 2, 3, 4. So face, we click on this face and we do spacebar, and now we are on a construction plane. So we can create the shape that we want on this. Or what I like to do is just close this, go on top, create the shape directly here, and then we can imprint the shape directly here. So first we can select corner rectangle here, click, and then get this one to be at the center. So here we can be exactly at the center here. Click, drag. Maybe we can put it not like this, like this. Maybe like this. Click, and then we can do enter, of course. You have the curve here. So you have the solid here and the curve. We can do G like in Blender to move, click, then enter. And then when we want to imprint this shape here, and first we can round right now the corners, or we can round after. I'm going to do it right now, so we need to get the points here, numpad 1, go on top on Z here, shift, click here, and then it is B, and then you have this. We can put it like this, click. We have the curve, and now we can do eye project curve. Then we can get this, the body. Then you see the line here on the body, and you also have it here. We want to click normal, so just have it on this side. Enter, and then we have to curve, and Command Z to undo. Don't want to do this. Get this in edge. Shift I to imprint the curve. Select target body, select curve, this, then you have it here, exactly on the solid. And then we don't want it on this side, so we can do method normal here and then enter. Have this, the curve, we can hide like this, and then we have our curve that is going to be our screen. We can make it bigger and we can move it. So go on top here, we can get this G. Maybe we need to be in face G, Y. You can move it like this, enter, S, click on this, make it bigger. Like this, enter, GY, think like this, it looks good, enter. And then we are in face, we click on the face and we already have the offset face. Click on this, then drag down. And then directly it is creating this, enter. Then we need to create another face to make a little gap here to create the little screen. So click on this, do escape to not have the little window, O, offset, and then when you move your mouse like this, so we can offset it just a little bit like this, click, right click or enter to do this action, click on this, and then we have the offset face, and it is not this. Yeah, it is this that we want. Or you can do E to extrude, like in Blender, and it is doing the same as the offset. So we can put it a little smaller, like this. And then here we can create a new body, or we can create the same solid. So here you have all the shortcuts, so you can slice, union, difference, new body. So we want to make a union, so we do Q, but it is already, when it is blue, it is a union. So we have this, and then we want to round all of these edges, so we can do numpad 2 to go on the edges here. Do Alt, click to get all around, and then get this, click and then drag, and yes, on this side make a little round corners here, right click, and what we can do, click on faces here, Alt click, Shift Alt click, or Shift click, GZ. I want to put it a little up like this, enter. And then I think we need to round, not round, but do a little chamfer on these. So go in edge, Alt, click on this, and then click on this and then drag. On this side I think it is good, enter, like this. Then face, Alt, Shift click, GZ, maybe like this, it is better I think. And also we can do S, and then click on this. We need to get everything here, Alt Shift here, go on top, and then do S, click on this, and then we can make it bigger. I don't think it looks good, so we can put it like this. Then what we can do, create little buttons here. So we are going to imprint the curves. Go on top. Here we can create a circle, click on circle. Then we can do a circle, click and then drag like a little button here. Enter a G, Y. Going to put it here, enter. And then Shift D to duplicate, then we drag. Get the little red arrow here. And we can put it here. Enter. Here we can create another one. I'm going to create a rectangle, click center here. Here the same size as these. So I'm going to put like this, click, enter, G, drag here, and enter, S to scale, because it is a little too big. Like this, enter, G to move. I think like this, it looks good. And then this, we can go in the point here, numpad 1, and then go on top. Get all the points. B. I'm going to make it like this, click, enter. Now, what we need to do is get all of our curves here. Shift click. We need to imprint on this. I like to put it on top here, G, Z, like this, enter. And then, so we have everything here. Do Shift I, imprint curve, select this. Then we have here, and we need to do method normal. So we have here, enter. We can hide the curves here. Then we can go in face, select the faces, shift click. Then we need 2 offsets, so we already have offset face. Put it like this, enter, do O, create a little gap like this, enter, and then click on this. All of these, do E, then grab the little point, and you see when you put it down, it is deleting this, but we want to put up to create little buttons like this. Oops. Enter, and then go in edge, shift click, alt shift to get everything, and then get the points and then round like this, enter. Now we have our little buttons. And then we need to also add little buttons on the sides and little shape here. So we can create the little button here. We can go on the side in Y, not on Y, on X, on -X, not on the right, on here, on this. Yes, on this. And then here you can create the buttons. Create a rectangle, click, get the center, so it is exactly in the center. I can put it maybe like this. Click, enter, G, Y. I'm going to put it here. Enter, Shift D to duplicate, drag it here, like this, enter, and then get these two curves. To imprint, Shift I, get the solid, get the normal, enter, and I like to drag them out to see if it is imprinted, and it is. And also we need to round the corners a little bit, so this curve we can hide, and then go in points, go on the side here, and not on points, on this, on the face, get the faces, drag like this inside, enter, and here we can get go in edge to round this, do Alt and Control, Shift Alt Control to get everything here, round a little bit, get this point like this, and then enter, go in numpad 3 to get the face, Shift, do O, put a little gap here, enter, get this, drag, and then enter. The shape we want, we can just round everything like we did in the other buttons. Get edges, Alt click, Shift Alt click, and then drag like this, enter, just little buttons. And then here we want to create little shape. What we can do is go on this side, create cylinders, or we can create little pipes. So cylinder, we can do this, click, enter, and then G, drag like this, drag like this, or we can put in the middle here. We're going to put here, enter, and then we want more, so we can do here a rectangular array, click, and then directly it is creating this. So we can create, click, number, can put less, maybe like this, click here, put like this for example, enter, and then G, drag, make them intersect our solid here, and then enter. We need to create a boolean. Go in body, click on this body, do Q for boolean, or you can do boolean here, Q, and then the tool body are all of the cylinder. We can get this, shift, click, all of our solids, and this already in differences. We can also do union, intersect, and put like this, enter. Now it is creating this shape, and we can click on edge select, do select everything, or we can go directly on the side here. We don't want X-ray. Click on this, and we don't want this. We want this, this, and check if it is just these selected, and then just get the point, then drag. You can create this shape, chamfer or fillet like this, enter. And now what we need to do, we can add little details. So I'm going to make a cube. So I can get corner box here, here, like maybe like this, enter, then go on the side, move like this, enter, and then before doing this we can fillet this cube, just these corners, shift click, so the boolean is going to create this, enter, and then click, first go in a body, click on our big body, Q to create a boolean, and then select two bodies, this, enter, and we have this shape. And then we can do a little chamfer, go in edge, alt click, shift alt click, shift click and shift click, this, drag like this, enter, and now we have a little detail, weird detail here, and I want to put a little round details, like to put headphones or things like this. Center circle, I'm going to put it here, like this, enter, G, drag it here, enter, I'm going to put it here, S, bigger like this, enter, then G, enter, we can imprint shift I, select target body, this, method normal, and then vector, this is render, but it is on the other side, hide occlusion here, no, it is here, enter, the curve we can hide, then numpad 3, get this, click on this, drag like this, and also what we could have done is just shapes inside, so made a boolean with a cylinder. We can undo, and I'm going to do this. So get this no, X, delete this, go on the side, create a cylinder here, like this. We can make it smaller here, and also it is creating directly on this, but we want a new body to make a boolean, so we can undo and then create one, this, make it smaller, and then here you see new body, so we need to do B, enter, and now we have the solid here and our cylinder, GX, like this, enter, and now I'm going to get my cylinder, Shift D to duplicate, escape, S to make it smaller like this, S and SX, smaller like this, and bigger on the other side here. Enter, SX, and now what we can do is we can put an array like this, click, OK, GX, move a little bit like this, and then Q, select this and do a union, so do Q again, and also we need everything, enter, so now it is just one body, go in edge, we can get all the edges, I think, here, and then click on this and then drag, enter. Now we can create the boolean inside here, get the solid, G, put it like this, enter, or put a little less, like this, enter, get body, and then do a difference, so click on boolean and then difference, it is W. First we need to get this, enter, and we have this, and then we can get edge here, numpad 2, get this, create a little chamfer here, maybe like this, and you can still move it and make it smaller. Surface, get this, and also we have this selected, we don't want, so to unselect, I think it is Control, yes, and then this S, I want to make it smaller, enter, and then a G, move it like this, enter, Now I think this is done. We can make a little boolean here. Go on top. I'm going to create just a circle here, like this. Enter. Move it here. OK. Shift I. This hide occlusion. Get this. Enter. Hide this, and then get this. Click on this and then drag down. Enter. Numpad 2 to go on edges. Click on this. Make a little fillet like this. Enter. And I think this is it. And then to export it, so first also we can check in, right click here, don't show edges here, so it looks like this. And then I'm going to export it in that OBJ and then import it in Blender. So if you want to see this, I'm going to put it on my Patreon. You can click the link in the description to join. And also I will put the files for the plasticity model here, the OBJ model, and also the files for the Blender texturing with all the images and everything. So you can find it on my Patreon. So see you in another video. Bye.